believe we're on. Cześć, siema. Jak leci? Adi here. Sunday morning. I promise you something special for today's stream, for today's Ration. And this pack has been chosen by my new friend, who apparently got something against me because they tried to kill me. This is, as the stream title says, a vintage Ration. Best before, if you can say it, it's January 2010. Which means this Ration is probably from like 2008. So that would be like 14 years old or so. And even without that, it's 12, almost 30 years past the best before date. If you remember, we had one of these before. The halal menu, one of the halal menus, and not much was edible still after the years. So today's stream will definitely explore what's in this pack, because there are some differences even in the general composition of the pack, not just the mains, but there might not be much eating happening. Judging by what happened to this pack, mains might be, and chocolate might be the only edible thing. We'll see about that. Also, this is, I got this and that one from the same seller, and this one actually got, you could say, a provenance sticker. Where someone jotted down the history of this pack. Yeah, it's in Italian, and it tells you that this Ration was given out during peacekeeping mission in Lebanon, February 2009. So yeah, a bit of a history to it. And somehow it went from Lebanon to, I believe, Italy to Poland. A lot of time, a lot of space to travel for the Ration pack. These Rations, the UN Peace Corps Ration, if you compare to the current iteration of the Ration packs, they're pretty similar in contents, if not the same. They're still coming 2 or maybe 3, I'm not sure, kinds. There's the halal and there's Occidental, which by now got renamed as Western because that word is more easily understood. Main difference would be the kind of mains you would get, but also I checked the list printed out on the box, and yeah, it's a bit different, I must say. Obviously 24-hour Ration pack, as you can guess. So you definitely get some history before coming even to me, because this plastic is quite brittle. Here's the box. It weighs quite a bit. And I actually like how they made the contents are listed in English and in French. Oh, there's something smelling off. Okay. There's like 6 possible mains, and then a number of accessories or extra stuff that comes with the pack, because this was same for all the Occidental menus. It's already listed out, and the mains are like a little boxes to mark what's in the pack. Yeah, but this definitely won't be much edible. Oh, there is smell coming off of this already. Oh, I know what might have happened here. One of the first items is tin of tuna chunks in oil, and the smell is indeed a bit fishy. We'll see, that's what happened. Okay, so let's see what's inside. But at least this pack is dry. If you remember the halal one, sugar packs completely liquefied in it. This one, at least at the top, is quite dry, so my hopes are getting a tiny little bit up. So Lipton yellow label tea. Okay. Then we got Mama Ines sugar, a pack of that, and more Mama Ines instant veggie soup. Okay, I need to figure out where my count points. And it feels quite dry inside, so that might be completely edible. Okay, sorry, here's my new line. Okay. We got 2 packs of pepper and 1 packet of salt. Nescafe Classic Coffee. This will not be drinkable, I'm pretty damn sure of that. Skim milk, instant half skimmed milk, 40% fat. Okay. Okay, it doesn't smell, that's good. It is quite powdery inside, so I might still risk mixing it with hot water. But milk fats is one of those things that go bad very quickly. And we got more sugars. Obviously you can drink milk as milk, or you can mix it with your tea or coffee. The smell is still there. Okay, Mama Ines preparation for instant cocoa drink. At least we got hot cocoa today. If that's drinkable, I'll be happy. I don't need much else to be potable. And we got more of the Mama Ines fruit drinks. These are completely rock solid inside. Pineapple and orange drinks. I still mix them, but you know, it's supposed to be powder inside, not this sort of malleable solid thing. There's a second packet of salt. There's heating kit, which includes an SBIT stove, which I won't be using today. 2 tablets. I was thinking the smell might be coming out of those, but they don't smell that bad. We got water purification tablets and a book of matches, which I'm keeping because we're going to make ours. Obviously with instructions on how to follow your stove in English and in French. And given that the mains come in cans, you could pretty much just pop a can onto the stove and heat it that way. It was very self-contained version. That was okay. Maybe I will leave that here for now. What else? Obviously we get some tissues. We got 1 more sugar, and it's still very dry. We don't have candy that might liquefy, so that's good. But that's still good. Okay. I think ooh, cans are looking good. Cans are looking very safe. So we got 2 packs of biscuits. We got crackers and sweet biscuits. This probably won't be good. I remember them being rancid when I had them in the halal pack. But also I'm curious how much of that came from the ambient moisture that, you know, happened once the candy is liquefied. Curious thing. They're packed by Jose Miguel Poveda SA, UMIPSO, and it's a company that to this day provides rations for UN Corps, but also outsources. It's used as an outsource for different kinds of production. I know Portuguese rations use them, and the new bugged kind of German EPAs also get mains, at least from this company. Okay, we got two tubs of strawberry jam. We got a tuna chunks in vegetable oil. Yeah, I mean, it does smell a bit fishy, but it's dry, so obviously the can isn't compromised in any way. Huh. And the general smell isn't as bad now. I don't know if that's just my nose getting used to it, or if it was just that some smell got trapped inside all the plastic, and now that it was let free, it's not as bad. Curious thing. Also, two mains, and as you can see, the cans look good. They're not. I mean, this one is a bit dented, but obviously just kind of a you got hit with something. The tops are flat. There's no bulging, so I will put them in a pot of hot water and let them boil for a couple of minutes. If there was any other kind of damage, as I said, bulging tops, more weed dents, I wouldn't try it at all. But yeah, why not? So what we got is a can of chili con carne, red beans, red pepper, pork minced meat, and pork spelled with a C. Okay, so we got 400-gram can of that, and then we got chicken curry de volaille, rice. 3/4 of that is rice. Carrots, courgette or zucchini. Let's see about that. Chicken, 12% chicken, and then sauce with milk powder. That's not good. I said milk fats, milk sugars, milk fats mostly go rancid pretty badly. Cook instructions. The contents are pre-cooked and ready to eat. Empty contents of the can into a saucepan and reheat gently for 15 minutes, stirring occasionally. I shall do that eventually with leftovers, if this is still edible. I think this is Occidental or Western menu, but this is clearly marked as without beef, without pork. And it's actually halal as well. So, yep. We would probably be able to find this can in halal meal as well. Yeah, it is listed as an option. So, beside those two, whoa, 3 packs of salt actually. That's it from the box. The smell is still here, it's not in the box. Might be tuna, but it's very fishy. What other options we could have had as mains? We could have had cassoulet, which is like a French thing with sausage and duck and stuff. Torti bolognese, sorry. I'll get chicken carne, chicken curry, lentils and vegetable stew, or beef stew. Nice. I actually got one more of this on the Occidental menu. And we might get to it eventually. We'll see. Although, can I just say that this doesn't really track with what's on the box, because okay, we got 1 tin of tuna chunks in oil, check. 3 salt sachets, 2 pepper sachets, check. 2 instant fruit drinks, 2 jam tubs. I guess this will be that. Because they say 20 grams, so I guess that would be those. Tea bag, coffee, cocoa, skim milk, sugar, 2 sweets. I don't know about you, but I've not noticed any sweets, which is good because, as I said, candy would probably liquefy, but I feel cheated out on. 1 bag of 4 chewing gums. What's my chewing gum? Last time I missed some stuff because it got kind of glued to the other stuff with the melted sugar, but this is empty. There's nothing left inside, and there's nothing glued to anything. It's all perfectly dry, so yeah, so we don't have sweets. We don't have chewing gum. Then one apple cream tub, one Queen's cream tub, 50 grams both. None of that. Heating devices including one stove, 6 firelighters, 20 matches, 6 water purification tablets. Okay, firelighters, I guess that would be tablets. Okay. Let's see what we got. We got that. Those will go in a pot of water. That can go straight out of the tray. Salt, pepper, sugar, lots of sugar. Drink-wise, tea, coffee, cocoa. That I should have enough vessels, I think. I might grab one more glass for the soup. That matches. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the kettle on. I'm going to pop those into a pot of water. Probably should crack them just to, let the pressure out. Oh, this one gave a weird hiss. Oh, smells good though. Yeah, so the pressure can vent out. I will leave it on a simmer for a couple minutes, and then we'll see how they taste. And then I'm back with you, and we're making all the other drinks. Okay, I'll be back in a few. Okay. So the cans are in a pot of water. I put it on. It should simmer. Not fully covered because they're open. Just like halfway up. Should work. It should work. Hopefully it works. Yeah, guys. One more time. If you decide to do this kind of things at home, maybe don't. And if you do, take precautions, okay? Trust your eyes, trust your nose, trust your sense of feel. Yes, sometimes you can disregard the dates, but it might not be very smart, okay? I'm. I want to say know what I'm doing. I know my limits. I know what I won't risk. But yeah, don't do this at home, okay? I probably still need to boil another kettle of water because this won't be enough. But let's see what we got. Tea. Just your regular yellow label Lipton tea. Which I will add sugar to because I take my green tea plain. I like my black tea sweetened. Maybe not the whole pack because it's like 10 grams. That's 2 teaspoons, I believe. Everything smells of fish. It really might be just, the fuel tablets emitting the smell that got soaked into all the stuff because it was closed. But still a bit tricky. Coffee. Ooh. Okay, so it's dry inside, but it won't get down the pack 100% tu manera. Solo con Nescafé Classic Natural, tu café con leche. Coffee, no leche. Why does it say con leche? I don't know. Anyway, oops. Ooh, that might not be drinkable actually. We'll see. Just open the pack and pour that in. There's been discussion at some point on mre.info forums message board about difference between black mold and some sort of natural process of oxidation, something that happens to coffee over time. This looks like I'd like to remember that conversation. I will mix it, I will brew it, might not drink it, we'll see. Making sure I don't breathe it in though, so. And yes, 4 pack of sugar goes into my coffee. We get that. Next warm drink will be hot cocoa. How much water for that? 250 mils. Okay, hot or cold milk, sugar, degrees cocoa. I wonder who done translation for English translations for them, because this is obviously not an English company, it's a Spanish company. And yeah, you don't say degrees cocoa. Degrees cocoa powder, syrup flour, vanilla flavor, and cinnamon. Cinnamon! And just because it's very okay, so this is not just pure cocoa, not hot chocolate, but more cocoa cocoa kind of drink, and because it's properly dry and powdery, that gives me hope. Also, there's no milk added, so nothing to spoil in it. Like, obviously cocoa fat will go rancid eventually, but much later than the... Can't say I'm picking up any individual smells. Cocoa, yeah, but that's about it. Curious thing. And I got a glass for the vegetable instant soup. Again, 250 ml of water. Okay. Ooh. So obviously these packs, this is just plain paper, like lined with wax paper. So they're good so long as no moisture hits the outside, because they won't protect the contents from the ambient moisture. Right there. Okay. Oh yeah, that smells. That smells like your usual regular hot cup soup. Potato, carrot, tomato, leek, onion, green peas, celery, spinach, spices. Okay. And again, it's powdery, so that gives me hope. If nothing else, we'll have some warm drinks today. Milk is for 150 ml of water. This doesn't hold to 150, it holds about 100 ml of water. But as I said, this probably won't be drinkable anyway, so might as well make it thicker. Yeah. Doesn't smell bad, actually. I think the other one smelled worse, but as you can see, the color is extremely off. So this might dissolve and then will most probably separate. Okay, that's it for the warm drinks. I'll grab the kettle in case I need to boil more water. Yeah, so my kettle is about half a liter. So I'll go and boil it again. Well, milk does smell milky, but do it like that. Get some other Russian spoons, so I'm going to give cocoa a stir. Mostly I don't want to, dirty my actual eating utensils in case some of this turns out not edible. Okay, so cocoa is mostly dissolved. Still can't smell the cinnamon or vanilla. This will be the veggie soup. Lots of powder on the bottom. I think this kind of just plain drinkable soup is also present in current French rations, and I had the veggie soup from that, and that was just plain boring. Not happy soup at all. I would chance, I guess. I mean, there is tomato in it. I was going to chance a guess that this is darker because of age, but then again, there's tomato in the ingredients, so that might add to the color. Oops, that's a big of lump of powder. I'll give it a couple minutes and hopefully it will dissolve with that. So those two are definitely safe. Oops. Tea and coffee in a minute. Milk, as you can see, is not happening. It's the most curious way it separates. I will give it a stir with a chopstick because I won't be eating with chopsticks today, obviously. But yeah. And that's what amuses me because I was reading some kind of post-apo or dystopia book, and they had a baby formula that kept for years in just an jar with a lid. It wasn't even like airtight or anything. And I'm like, dude, you can't keep dried milk or powdered milk for that long without it going awry. It just it's not happening. Sorry. Did you even like do any research before writing your book? That's I mean, I know it looks like caramel milk, but it doesn't smell bad. It's just yeah, as you can guess, I won't be trying that one. I got plans for today. I don't have plans to spend my day on my throne of thinking, if you know what I mean. Drinks, pretty drinks. I will mix them in these jars and then try to transfer to actual glasses. Mostly because, as I told you, this one is quite powdery, but orange is very caked, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to get the powder out at all. So, pineapple. Okay, so pineapple isn't that bad. It was a bit crystallized, but still quite okay. Ooh. It smells nice. There's stuff floating in it, and I'm not sure if that's from the pack or if it's from my jug. Family uses it as well, and sometimes doesn't clean properly. Okay, orange. Come on. Yeah, orange just isn't happening. I'm not trying to recover that from the pack. It's completely jellified. So you see moisture, heat got to it. At least I can wash my hands with the water now. Okay. So let's give the pineapple a stir. And get it into a glass. I mean, given that this thing is so long past it's not completely dissolved, you can still see some sugar and coloring down there. It's so long past its best before, it's still in quite good shape if we have at least 2 safe drinks, maybe 3, we'll see. I mean, tea will definitely be good. I don't know about coffee. Oh, coffee smells delicious. I can't believe I'm saying that, but yes, the coffee does smell good. So, okay, you're getting my face again in the mirror. Oh, sorry, there's a bit of mess happening here. I put the things to the side so I can get easy cleanup later. Okay, so maybe like this, maybe not. Okay, so we got two packs of strawberry jam. What can happen with strawberry jam over the years, you can ask? It can ferment. It can go dry. Huh. That is curious. So is something happen here? Ooh. I'm going to open them both now because it's no point keeping them. You can see that all the moisture evaporated. I think that's the moisture that got into the drinks. It's only like half a pack of this because it's shrunk so much, and it now would be closer to fruit leather, I guess, than to jam. It doesn't smell boozy though, so that's good. Boozy would mean it's fermented, so, and as I said, that's the thing that we want to avoid. Because that's what happens to sugar, especially fruity sugar. It ferments. Yeah, I'm doing biscuits before the tuna, just in case. Sweet biscuits. Best before December 2010. 12 years ago. What was I doing 12 years ago? December 2010. I was still at uni. I was probably much distressed, actually. Oh yeah, those are rancid. They look good. I can get rid of that because I know I won't be finishing them anyway. They still feel nice, but there's a smell to them. It tells you that they got bad. I will give them a bite, tiny little bite. But yeah, just the smell tells me they're not good. And then got salty biscuits. Yeah, they both use vegetable oil, baking powders. See, I was hoping may contain traces of milk. Traces may and traces does not explain that. I was hoping it was something in the ingredients that would explain why they go bad, and that would save these from being bad as well. But so sweet and salty on this side. They smell less bad actually. Still bad, but less bad. They look pretty similar. The sweet ones are a bit darker. That's the only difference. I guess that's more sugar that got colored during baking. Yeah, that would be like your whole daily bread item, pastry item allowance. Tuna chunks in vegetable oil. Consumir preferentemente November 11. Oh, it does smell fishy. I might have to air my room again after this can, but we're opening that before I go and read the other cans. It's the oil. Okay, a bit of a tiny loose pieces on top, but other than that, it looks and smells good. That's the beauty of canned food. It usually lasts longer than the pouches. Yeah, you can see what's happening to milk now because it's just amusing. You got ourselves a layered drink. Yeah, obviously milk is not happening. I'm going to grab the cans. I got my own utensils and I guess we're going to pray before eating. Okay, so chili being a bit more saucy than the curry, boiled out a little bit. I cleaned the can up and I'm going to open them and pour out a little bit just for taste sake on the tray. First though, I will need to open the cans, and as you remember, I have a little bit of issues with hot stuff, so that may take a little bit. Okay, so that went nice. Okay. Curry could definitely use some stirring while heating up. As you can see, it's all a block of rice. There's a sauce on the bottom. I just broke through the top layer of rice and it's all getting. Ooh, it smells lovely. And it looks like the rice grains are actually quite separate. So nice chunks of chicken there. Okay, just a little bit, just for taste. And now the chili con carne. They've completely lost the label. It's hot. Okay, someone tell me why I didn't just get a can opener instead fighting the pull tab. I don't know. Should have. I completely should have gotten a can opener, then I wouldn't have to struggle with pulling a pull tab on a fucking hot can. Okay. Oh, this nice big chunks of red pepper. Red bell pepper. Okay. You can see this is also quite saucy and just. Okay, that's enough for today, I say. I will clean my hand a little bit from the can, because I said the chili cooked out of the can. I can't speak today. I can't English. Mom, help me. Okay. I believe that's all. That's in this ration. Nice. Come, as you remember, we're supposed to have one more drink and then more jams. That just didn't happen. But okay, I'm going to save cocoa for the last, because I know that's going to be safe. It's my tea. Na zdrowie. Nothing special, but just a solid black tea. Quite nice too. Just level sweetness. I enjoy. Okay, salty biscuits. They smell less bad. Oh yeah. At first it doesn't taste bad, but at the end it hits you like at the back of your mouth. Bitterness. These are definitely slightly rancid, and this is sad because texture-wise, they're great. They're awesome. Thick, hard. Closer to like hardtack than biscuit or crackers. So you get just one pack of these, but it will take you some time to get through them. They're not as hard as suchary, like the pancy crackers in Polish Russian, but yeah, it will take you some time to go through them. So they definitely feel their purpose. Definitely off. It wouldn't kill me. It might not even give me like indigestion, but it's just not worth fighting for them. Not that very bad bitter taste at the end. Okay, we're going to risk the tuna, because I said it doesn't look bad. It is a bit dark. This is probably like the riskiest decision I'm making today, but it's a nice chunk. It's been canned. There's no damage to the can. It's been completely submerged in oil the whole time. You could see there's no leakage. That there's no missing oil. It was completely covered. There is a risk though, because there are bacteria that thrive in anaerobic, like without oxygen spaces. But then it probably would, at all this time, would cause some bulging in the can. Smells normal. Just a little bit, okay? Yeah, okay, I'm taking the risk. Yeah, light vegetable oil. Tuna tastes a little bit more intense than I'm used to. I will have to make a decision about that. Might toss it, might save the can, see how I feel in a couple hours, and then decide what I do about it. Because it doesn't taste off, but then I know some bad stuff doesn't taste off at all. So yeah. In any case, I can say I tried a tin tuna. It's going to be one of those Sundays. Hey? Okay, let's wash it down. So, since salty crackers didn't smell half as bad as these and still tasted off, this will be just bad, but sweet biscuits. Mm. Why am I doing this to myself? This mm. One fresh, they would be so delightful. Like tea biscuits, just thicker tea biscuits, sweet, just the right amount of sweetness, but just, yeah, that bitterness comes off at the end. Sadness, much sadness. Oh well, let's see if coffee's alive. It smells good, smells like coffee. It smells better than it tastes, but it's a bit acidic, actually. I don't know if that's usual with instant coffee, but it's not spoiled though. It's still drinkable. Still prefer tea though, so there's that. I'm saving the jam for dessert because that will be like a fruit ladder. Let's go for the chili con carne first. And as I said, you got nice strips of red bell pepper. Still with skin on. So it's the beans, ground pork. Yeah, ground pork. Smacznego. Okay, so texture-wise, I get mostly beans, nice starchy, feeling beans. The bell pepper is very, very soft. I believe that would be a piece of zucchini. It's absorbed all the sauce flavor, the chili flavor. So it's mostly for textural change. It doesn't bring its own flavor to it. It's like you get a mouthful of starchiness of beans, and then there's something soft and supple and almost juicy. Like not juicy, but feeling like texture-wise juicy. Very tomatoey, with a little bit of spice, I guess. Mm. Yeah. Pork is very finely ground. So you don't really experience it a lot between the beans. Uh, hmm. It's nice, but getting through a whole can would be a bit of a chore. Like, it would be a bit boring. I wonder if adding a little bit of sugar or pepper, black pepper to the to it would help the flavor. Because it's not exciting, it's just your usual um, tomato-based canned meal. Not exciting. But yeah, solid grab, definitely something that will fill your tummy, that will leave you sated for hours. Pineapple drink, I believe. Cheers. It does actually taste like pineapple, a little bit. Faint pineapple flavor. Not too sweet. Not my favorite, but still prefer that over the lemon lime from American Rations. Doesn't tell you a lot because those are just vile, but if 12-year-old pineapple drink is better, um, make conclusions. Okay, so the soup, veggie soup is quite thick actually. Actually thickened. It didn't dissolve completely, but also it thickened quite a bit just standing there. Which is how I remember the French one, but again the color is just of this. I know there's tomatoes in it, but still, is there anything that would explain that? There's lactoserum powder. So like buttermilk powder, something like that. It helps with the thickness. But yeah, might have gone bad. And I'm stalling. I know I'm stalling. Okay, let's try a little bit first. Oh, am I actually enjoying this? It's got a very sharp flavor. Okay, one more sip. I'm not risking more. Because as I said, I don't know if the color is just from the tomato and carrots or if there's something else going on here. But compared to the French one, which is very bland, boring, this got very sharp flavor. Bit acidic, but in a nice way. Oh, my nose is full of the smell of the biscuit, sorry. And because it's thick, it provides a nice mouthful. um, some salty crackers, this soup. You got whole meal, full meal. Even just that with, you could actually crumble the crackers into that, make like a porridge. Would work completely. It's nice. It's much nice. Now I'd like to go online and just look if this company still exists and produces soups. Probably. I mean, yeah, it's done by, manufactured by Yumipsa, so the company that produces cans to this day. Just like this line. Yeah, what in my notes? Because of, of the brand. With the cancel culture of canceling everything now. But I will take a look. I'll take a look and I'll let you know when we get to the last of these boxes. Okay, and now the thing that got me most curious. The chicken curry de volaille. It smelled lovely when I opened the can. It's yellowish, so I guess there is some curry powder to it. Smell nice, not too bad. I mean, yeah, it looks a bit like cat food on the cam. Doesn't quite that bad on my plate. Okay, that's I'll be right back. I'll explain a bit. Chicken's a bit dry, but no, it's also dark meat. It's the dark meat. And you can tell it's just. Ooh, what's that? Is that curry? Okay, I need some plain water because this is like obviously the ingredients list is very short. It's rice, chicken. I'm sorry, rice, carrots, courgettes, chicken, and then sauce, water, vegetable oil, curry, milk powder, salt and spices. Okay, there's more spices than just curry because I said chicken definitely just cuts off dark chicken meat, not like processed or anything. There's just this there's that weird kick of spice in my mouth and my throat right now. I'm going to give this one more try, just a bit more water first, just so I can tell if it's just spices, which is possible, or if it's something going on in here. It doesn't feel like bad, like tingling or numbing, but I was not expecting that. Also, I wonder about the rice because it almost feels like they used full grain rice, and I don't think that's the case. But again, if it tastes like the shell of it in texture. So it is more like kasha or grain thing than rice. Okay, wish me luck. Obviously, I prefer rice and curry sauce separately, but. It's like there's definitely that little bit of spice building up. I might not risk finishing it actually because of that milk powder. It might not be a lot. It might be that creaminess. But if that's gone bad, you don't want to eat that. And I'll give it another whiff after my room is aired, after I don't have the smell of the biscuits in my nose. Because right now I'm not sure if I'm smelling this milk, biscuits, or that. And that's what I meant by trusting your senses and making informed risk decisions. Okay, this isn't really safe. This, I have doubts. That's why I'm not going to finish this right now. I prefer to have long night, if you know what I mean. Okay, cheers. Tea is always good. And as I said, the jam resembles fruit leather by now, so I treat it as such, as a dessert item, as a candy. It's actually quite nice. Strawberry, yeah, not too sugary. It is sweet. Ooh, it's nicely sweet. I'm eating jam with my fork. Yeah, so it's quite nice actually. Even in this dried out form as a snack, it's quite nice. Cocoa. We got hot cocoa. I like hot cocoa drink actually. It's quite thin looking, so. This is the time when I deeply regret milk having gone bad. Because this is just sad. Yeah, it's sweet from sugar. Yeah, there is some cocoa to it, but not like a full body cocoa, it's just cocoa flavored thing. Vanilla, maybe cinnamon, no. I guess cinnamon just got stale or lost its potency over time. Cocoa is usually the first thing I finish after streams. I just don't care for this one. It's kinda and I don't think it was that much better when fresh. So yeah, well, happens. But yeah, if the milk was still edible, not like this, you could mix those two and then get nice, more full-bodied cocoa drink. How does this? I want to try this, but I shouldn't. You can clearly see all the. It's not a full portion of water. It costs for 150 ml. This is maybe 90 or 100. So you get this sludge on the bottom. Yeah, you can't keep dry milk for too long. Does it smell? No, it's like the forbidden candy. You want to try it, but you shouldn't. So no, I'm not going to try that. It smells less bad than the crackers, but still. Although, please bear in mind, this Russian is way past expiration date. Um, it also quite possibly went through some severe heat stress. I mean, it came through Lebanon, so temp changes there. Um, God knows how long it took for it to go into Italy. Again, warm climate. Then it got here. We got hot summers. Um, so obviously, it went through situations it weren't meant to go through. Fresh, I did dig this ration. I did it heavily. I said soup, awesome. Just pair it with crackers or crackers and tuna, which is quite nice actually. And you got yourself a full meal. You got 2 full meals here. The carries. I mean, if um, curry could have been quite nice. As I said, I don't know if that's the milk spoiling or if it's some unnamed spices happening here. Could have been nice. Then you get your regular chili. It's not great by any means. It's not the levels of excitement I had last week when we had the Norwegian cod in creamy curry sauce. But still very, very nice. And it definitely serves its purpose of feeding you when you're tired, cold, and hungry. Yeah, it got worse with age, but and you got biscuits. You can have them with cocoa. You can actually crumble them in your cocoa, make it like a pudding with it. You can dunk them in the coffee. You get jams, which some of which are missing, but still jams. You get tea, coffee. You got at least 3 warm drinks: tea, coffee, and soup. Cocoa can be hot and cold, depending on you. 2 cold drinks, and then milk. For what it was, I did enjoy the composition of this ration. Okay, you got fish, chicken, pork, sweet and salty biscuits. You got options. You can mix and match through the day to eat the meals as you like them. You might as well mix tuna into your chili. I don't know if you dig that. How might you yummy your yak? But yeah, I just definitely got to this pack. Still, I got my tea, and I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you learned something. I think I should keep to more current rations if I want to enjoy if I want to be able to actually enjoy eating food, because this is sadness. As much as I dislike throwing food away, this is obviously not edible. It wouldn't kill me, but it's just not worth struggling through. If I were in some dire situation, and this was the only food I had, I would probably find a way to make them edible. As is, it's just not the case. So, got the book of matches. Ooh, the wooden. Can I just say how much I appreciate Europe still having wooden matches, actual wooden matches, and not the cardboard ones US makes. Oh, come on. Can we light up, please? If this is what's going to take, I'm just going to be pissed. Yeah, no, they just... Yeah, I think they might be just... Like, age shouldn't matter. Because they're perfectly dry. They're still perfectly dry, but... Nope. I got a different book, and all I'm achieving is tearing away the surfer part. That sucks. Okay. So I'm sorry. Okay, I can give you like a consolation arson with American matches. Fire. Look, we put it on fire. That's awesome. Ooh, it burns just so lovely. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that nonsense. As I said, thank you for joining me. It's always fun exploring this stuff. Double fun if I have company. And I guess I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I see you next week. No solid plans yet, but there is something more current. Maybe French. Maybe French. French got awesome freeze-dried rations with energy gels. That's a weird thing, but the maize, ooh, delicious. Yeah. Actually, I'm trying to remember which other countries use fish in the rations. Beside the Slovenian ones, which you remember we had the big, big bug. The company, as I said, that made these back in the day, are still providing bagged rations for countries like Germany and Portugal. Obviously, still producing the UN packs. I'm not sure about Germany, but Portugal do have the fish included as well. It's a kind of curious choice because there's not many countries using fish in the ration packs. Japan, obviously, like in the mains. I think we might have sprouts. If that's the word, probably not. I'll get some fish in at least one Polish menu. I mean, there's the freeze-dried rations in Norway and France, but that's about it. Not many countries use fish. It's a curious thing. Anyway, enough babble. This was a look into quite possibly 2008 production of a hittable individual food ration distributed to UN Peace Corps in Lebanon in 2009, Occidental or Western menu, and if you had a time machine and could have it fresh, it would have been a delight. Okay, that's it. I'll see you next week. Adi out. Bye bye.